praying. Now, usually, the most common or the more common reasons that people pray is they want something good to happen to them or other people in their lives. That's usually, yeah. Or they want something to not happen, like a bad thing. They pray for this bad thing to not happen to them or someone else in their life. And usually those are the more common reasons that people pray. Now, I kind of have a take, or a hot take, or maybe just an opinion, I guess, when it comes to prayer and praying in general. I always felt and thought that praying and prayer is a lot like wishing and hoping and, yeah. I always thought that all those things are pretty much the same thing. You're pretty much just wanting something to happen good and something bad to not happen. Basically, you're praying, wishing, hoping for something good to happen or something bad to not happen. And they're pretty much the same thing. They're pretty much, yeah, the same thing. And usually when people pray, wish, or hope for something, they're doing it with good intentions. It's well-meaning. There's nothing bad about it. It's not a bad thing to do. It's not a bad thing to pray. It's not a bad thing to wish. It's not a bad thing to hope. None of them are bad. But some people like to ignore reality. Some people automatically think that just because they prayed for something, just because they wished for something, just because they hoped for something, that it's automatically going to happen. That it's automatically just going to happen. That it's a given, you know. I prayed for this. I hoped for this. I wished for this. It has to happen. No, it's not how it works. That's not realistic. You can pray, you can wish, you can hope all you want. It doesn't automatically make anything happen or not happen. It doesn't. That's just not how it works. Not realistic. So, yeah. Be more realistic. Try to keep that realistic or real thing in your head at least, or something, when you're praying or hoping or wishing or whatever for something to happen or not happen. Try to be a little bit more realistic about it, because reality is going to do what reality is going to do. You can't control it. It's whatever happens is going to happen. No matter what. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you wish, no matter how much you hope. What happens is going to happen. Whatever happens, happens. And it's just how it is. That's just how reality is. That's how life is. And I know this is going to sound a little cynical and nihilistic. Probably going to make me look cynical and nihilistic as well. But in reality, it's just realistic. And in reality, I'm not really cynical or nihilistic. I'm actually a pretty hopeful person, an optimistic person even. But I'm also, because I hope a lot. I hope for things to happen and not happen quite a lot. I think most human beings do. It's just part of being a human. But I'm also a realistic person as well. I'm a realist. I understand reality and I don't ignore it. And I realize that No matter how much you hope for something, no matter how much you wish for something, or even pray for something, doesn't mean it's going to happen. And I understand that, and I just wish more people understood this. Wishing, praying, hoping, whatever, is all fine and good, but you gotta come to terms with reality. Don't ignore it. Because the unfortunate reality of it all is sometimes wishes aren't granted. Sometimes hopes aren't fulfilled. Sometimes prayers just don't get answered. And that's just how it is. That's how life is. That's how reality is. Yeah.